were just listening to band Loser, and we've got them today. They're getting ready to do a show, and we were fortunate enough to get them before they go do their sound check. So welcome, dudes.
Cheers. Good to see you.
So tell us what's going on with the band and what you got going on for the show tonight.
Sure. Yeah, we have been, since we first talked, really, really busy. We did, as we said, like 25 shows last year. I think we're on target for 20 or 25 this year.
Wow.
Getting out and about, doing all the weekends, at least once a month. We had a lovely show. That show that you just showed was at Blackpool, at the No Sleep Till Blackpool Motorhead weekend on the Waterloo FY4, which is quite world-renowned. They have a Lemmy's bar in there, and it's well-attended, a lovely event. Tonight, we're playing at Trillions, again, world-renowned, one of the underground kind of shows that the type of venue that all the big names went through back in the 70s and, the late 60s and the 70s. So it's lovely to play there. Great stage, great venue, good people. So we have loaded about an hour or so, and then sound check a couple hours after that, after we get everything set up. Good fun.
Cool. And how many acts are on the show tonight?
We've got 3. We'll be opening as Bay of Pigs, so we'll change our clothes, and we'll be Bay of Pigs. He's the singer and guitar player, and I hide in the corner playing bass. You can never see Fredders anyways behind the drum kit. We try to make sure there's a drum in front of his face at all times.
Oh man. Drummers get no love.
Yeah.
After Bay of Pigs will be a band from Carlisle that we absolutely love, the progressive rock. They play some beautiful covers. We normally have people come up and say, I don't really like Rush too much, but that was the best Rush cover I've ever heard. Or, oh, I absolutely love Led Zeppelin, and I've never heard it like that. So they're incredible.
Oh, very cool.
So TBK, they can be found online at TBK Muzak, Muzak, ZAK. And then headlining tonight, which we think is the last show ever for the band, is a brand new band we were doing this year called Jar of Lies.
Oh, okay.
Which is like reaching into all the grunge hits kind of thing. So we're going to have some fun with that one, and probably the last show out.
Nice.
So Jar of Lies, who does that consist of? Who's in that band?
So it's effectively the members of Ego Trip, which is an all original grunge rock band. And so we wanted to do something that was, the grunge covers we love. And it has been fun. It has been quite well attended and quite interesting, but we're just taking on more than we can chew, and we're going to drop that one.
That sounds like you got a little bit going on there.
Yeah, huh? So for our audience that hasn't listened to the previous couple episodes we've had with you guys, could you introduce yourselves and what your roles are and a little bit about yourself?
That's great. Thanks for asking. Let's start over here.
I'm Thorburn. I am guitar and Loser, and I'm frontman and guitar for Bay of Pigs, original thrash band.
Very cool.
I'm Fred. I do drums for Loser and drums for Bay of Pigs.
Nice.
He's a versatile drummer, as you well know. He's a war drummer too. And Daz Avalate, and I'm the lead for Loser, so bass and vocals and grunts and growls and all that good fun stuff. And then basically bass on everything else I possibly can fill in for, depping and just trying to be on stage as often as possible because it's fun.
Nice.
There you go.
So I know we've talked to you quite a few times, Daz, and with Loser and stuff, but not as, like, say, Bay of Pigs. So tell us a little bit about that ensemble and what the crowd's going to hear tonight.
So we went to school together. When we were in history, we were learning about the Bay of Pigs. We were like, hey, what if we ever start a band, we should call it Bay of Pigs because that's sick. So we were 15, 16 when we first started jamming together, and I played drums, and then he started playing drums, and I was delegated to guitar. So we started just doing covers and stuff like that, and over the past year we've brought an EP's worth of original music, and we're playing that with two covers tonight.
Yeah. And we're currently in the studio, right?
Yeah, we're recording an EP, and So yeah, it's all good stuff. That should be out. That should be out sort of later this year. It should be too long away. But it'll be all of our social media and everything like that.
Very cool.
Nice.
Hey, if you could do us a favor, and we're all about getting pre-release material out there. So if you could, before you release it, send us one so we can tease our audience with your stuff you got coming.
Absolutely, yeah.
Sounds very good.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we'll probably mention you in front of our wild and crazy audience. We'll see who comes tonight. And
Awesome.
if they're
Sounds good. Hey, we'd appreciate it, and we'll definitely get your word out there as as hard as we can. So
Yeah.
hey, we're all about, as you notice, we've changed our logo to an evolution of music because obviously us as musicians evolve. Music today is evolving in astronomical ways. But can you tell us as a band how you've evolved from beginning to where you're at now, and how do you think it's going to affect you in the future?
Well, for me, I learned to play guitar, and
There you go. That's a good start.
and I didn't really know how to do any sort of vocals until maybe 7 or 8 months ago. I only really found where I was like, oh, that actually sort of works 7 or 8 months ago. And I've just been working on it since. I'm sure, obviously, we're only 20, so there's plenty of progression for us as like the band and individual musicians, 100%.
and the interest is on the thrash side of things, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, for original music, trying to lean in on the thrash genre.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've covered previously. We've covered songs that were sort of rock and metal, but they weren't particularly thrash. But obviously, we're a thrash band, so actually leaning into the thrash side of things is something that we've been doing quite a lot of with the originals, and what we hope to do more of in the future.
Cool. Yeah, that's kind
And
of our
from
preference too. Very cool.
From a loser perspective, it's Motorhead inspired, as we've discussed previously, and I've had more lineup changes for a tribute to Motorhead than Motorhead had their entire career already.
Oh, yeah, that's frustrating, as we know very well.
Oh, God.
It happens, right? It happens,
Yeah.
and you adapt and you move on. And we were talking about keep it positive, stay positive, and everyone has a particular reason to be doing a thing. Thorburn was saying yesterday, the beautiful part about what we are doing is it's entirely voluntary. No one is forced to do, to get in the van and join us and go somewhere. So if it doesn't fit for whatever reason, we'll pivot and we'll make it work. And as long as we still want to play some Motorhead-inspired rock and roll, we'll keep it going. So.
Yeah. I mean, regardless of the type of music you play, though, it's like Rob was saying, it is a little frustrating. You get a little bit of cohesion going with a band, and you think you're heading in the right direction. All of a sudden, one guy's like, "Yeah, I'm just not into this anymore," or "I don't want to do originals. I want to do this," and it gets a little frustrating. But for those of us that love music, we just
That's what it's all about.
keep trucking forward, right?
Absolutely correct. And again, referring back to earlier conversations, there are different personalities at any given time.
Oh, yeah.
People have different desires. Life changes. Life gets in the way of life. In some cases, someone has a baby and, they want to focus on the family. And in other cases, you get a new job and you want to focus on the new job. And that's okay. That's all good. And you just figure out a new path forward. And maybe the new path forward brings with it new energy or new excitement or a slightly different sound, etc. I want to embarrass you. I apologize, but we're on this podcast.
Do it.
You're so great, and they've always been so friendly with me. I want to give them something which I think is great. So,
All right, let's hear it.
Loser has tried to be a 4-piece. In fact, at one point we tried to be a 5-piece. And having the 2 guitars with Motorhead style is a lot of fun. It's great on stage, and also for me, it gives me the opportunity to have multiple 3-piece options, right? So
Right.
I've got 2 guitar players that know parts. I can book a show and be confident that even if a scheduling gets in the way, I could probably still pull it off as a 3-piece. We were in rehearsal. We had just found out that the 4-piece couldn't play a show that was coming up in about a month. And Thorburn decided, let's see if we can do it as a 3-piece. So we started playing. And he started doing the solos, and he literally turned to me at the end of it and said, "I kid you not," he said, "I didn't know I could do
Nice.
I love it. I absolutely love it. And I'm like, yeah, okay, you're going to be doing more of that.
Yeah.
Years. And well, at that point, it was only 3 years, and I've only ever focused on rhythm. Like I'd never once went past the 12th fret.
Yeah, now you showed your hand. He's going to expect it all the time.
That's right. Yeah, but it's a learning curve, right? I mean, that's part of the beauty of doing all of it, right? From getting the you know what equipment you're bringing, you know how to set it up and get out of the way. All of these things are part of your learning curve as a unit, is how you all kind of operate the day. But then musically, there's the beauty of everyone has their own learning curve, and everyone's kind of throwing themselves into it and trying to do new things, which is the excitement of it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, obviously all bands evolve as far as their musicianship playing live from one show to the next. How far do you feel you guys have come musicianship?
Oh, massively.
And you're performing.
Well, once again, so our first show, or the first proper Bay of Pigs show, was in Rotherham. And not only was it the worst show for everyone, because it was just terrible.
We've all had those.
I think we didn't practice as much as we needed to.
Didn't we write a song?
We literally rewrote a song the night before.
Yeah, that's a little quick.
We still play that song to this day, but it was it was not well enough first. Once again, I'll say again, I did not know how to sing, so like even just from a technical standpoint, like there's a lot of improvement. Like to be fair, you're good in your balls. I've been to be fair. Like, it's frustrating. Do you think you've come a long way?
I'd like to think so. Technically, then definitely on the live side of things.
You like twirling sticks and all that, or no?
No?
I wish.
That's next.
Yeah.
One rehearsal, he's going to turn to me and say, "I didn't know that I could do that."
Hey, what kind of kit do you play, by the way?
What kind of kit?
Drum set.
I play NATO, which is a British brand. It's owned by Marshall.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not even familiar with that brand. Wow.
And a Brill drum rack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. A Ludwig snare. It's all mismatched.
A little bit of each.
Oh, okay. What kind of pedals do you use? I'm a drummer, so I got to hear this kind of stuff. You know?
All eliminators.
Okay, nice. Daz, I see you're holding the bass there. What do you got there?
You got the old rig?
Yeah, last time you started to ask me about the basses on the wall. We don't have the basses on the wall today.
No, I know.
I'll be playing tomorrow.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Oh, I love that.
That's fake and doctor, right? So as fake as it gets, but absolutely fun to play.
Very cool.
I had body made from a Chinese factory that have the CNC so that they could carve the carvings on the body.
Right.
And I had them make the wood, no routing. And then I went to a luthier in the UK who I think he's okay with me naming him. His name is John Schuper. He's amazing. He's down near Manchester, Snakes Pass kind of area. And he took a Seymour Duncan Lemmy signature pickup, beautiful bridge and matching gold hardware. He put gold frets and changed the inlays so that I have stars and spades.
Oh, very cool.
And put all custom pieces on. So it's pretty much a luthier made bass, but at the core of it, at the heart of it, is a Chinese knockoff body.
Nice.
I encourage our listening audience to check out the video episode on YouTube or Spot, wherever you get your podcasts, so you can see what Daz is talking about here. It's a beautiful bass.
Yeah. If you look at our earlier episodes, you'll see the wall of basses that he had, and you'll hear me commenting about how jealous I was and still am of all of his basses. So, if you ever got one that you just want to give away, my address is. So we're talking a lot about, our new direction, about evolution of music. What do you guys think of all this new AI, and where do you think it's going in the future, and how do you think it would affect you guys as not only musicians but as a band?
Good question.
It's a scary prospect.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Because the problem with AI in itself is that it gets better by itself, and so you'll hear online people say, "Oh, well, I've not been seeing as much AI stuff recently on my Instagram feed." It's like, that's what you've noticed.
Yeah.
There's plenty of stuff that you've just not noticed is AI. But we're seeing a rise of apps like Suno and whatnot with AI music generation, and it's not authentic to me.
No, not at all. I agree.
And with the likes of Spotify and whatnot, and over years now have been implementing their own AI music into their own playlist, which generates their own money. It's not a great sight to see. But you've just got to keep being creative and writing your own stuff, really, I suppose, haven't you?
Let's take a quick break.
Yeah, and playing live, obviously AI can't do that. So we encourage everybody to, support your local musicians and your local acts or any live music, regardless of genre, just to keep it prevalent out in the universe, because it's that AI stuff is like you said, it is scary. It's like, if seeing some of the stuff on like YouTube and stuff, some of it you can tell is AI just by it doesn't match up very well. But if you just close your eyes and listen to it, it's like, oh damn, that sounds cool. Who's this band? And it's like I said, it's scary that you're not sure if these are live musicians anymore, or if it's just some guy playing with this fucking computer.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, I would say the same thing about electronic music in the 90s, right? And
Right.
Yeah.
When
Exactly.
DJ's coming along and you say, hold on a second, someone's paying the same ticket price to see a DJ tap at a laptop versus us getting up there, 4 musicians dragging along our equipment and all the extra hassle and faff and cost. But, I think that pressure will continue. It's just new tools, and new tools came along, and live music is still there. So new tools are coming along and they're challenging things. But as you say, if you go to a live show, you're going to see whether someone's actually hitting an acoustic hit or not, right? So you'll know what's going on. I want to tell you a funny story about our album cover. So since we last spoke, we realized a little bit of our vision, and that is we released an EP. So we have a 6-song, but it's 7 because there's a single version that's a shorter edit of Born Losers, and we have Good on Your Own and Karen Shield, which are all original songs. And then we did 2 Motorhead covers and a cover of an Etta James song, which we, in my wording, we motorized.
Cool. We say metalize. Oh yeah.
So we had the album cover that we wanted to do, and I have been working with a graphic artist for years, probably about a decade now, and I gave him a quick vision, this kind of what I want. And he came back, and I shared it with the guys, and Thorburn over here said to me, that's AI, right? And I said, yeah, it is. So he kind of put the prompt in and quickly turned it around. So I got back to him and I said, this is great. I like the structure of it. The framing is great. Now, can you just find some maybe stock photo that you can get and make a Photoshop version of it instead of it clearly being AI? So he sent the second one, and unfortunately the second one was also very clearly AI. So we did a video shoot, and during the video shoot, we have a photographer. His name is James Hadley, and he is simply amazing. He's been with us all through last year, coming along, helping us out, even sharing driving. He's just a sweetheart. So he came to the video shoot, took some behind the scenes photos, and I showed him the AI, and I said, I want that. So he framed the photo I was looking for with a couple of friends that are in a motorcycle club, and we got the shot, and I sent it off to my graphics artist, and he edited the photo to exactly what we wanted. But the reason for the story is what Thorburn said to me, and he was exactly right. And he said, if your album cover is very clearly AI, then how are people not going to believe that the music inside is AI? And we spent literally, we spent half a year making that music, and I'm not gonna allow someone to dismiss it just from the cover and say, oh, that's not real.
Good point. I like it.
Hey, do you guys release your stuff before it's copyrighted, or do you copyright it after the fact?
So in the UK, we have a slightly different system for that. So we use PRS. And so I signed up for PPL and PRS, and I got that all done before we released.
Okay.
So by the time it released, we had a barcode, and we had our paperwork in place for all of the contributors, writers, etc. And then it was released through DistroKid. There are other mechanisms out there if you want to use something else.
Most people understand all the steps musicians have to take just to get legitimate work out there, let alone the hundreds of thousands of hours of practice to even get good enough to do that. So it's, we got to spread the word of, the dedication that it takes for, people like you and us and any musician that wants to get the stuff out there instead of, like I said, press a button.
And the reason I even brought that up, because the pro organizations, the publishing rights organizations like BMI and ASCAP and all that, for AI music, they won't even accept it. But we're still having to compete with them on the streaming services, and an astronomical number is up to 85,000 songs a day are presented on these streaming services through AI.
Yeah,
and it's
crazy,
really
isn't it?
Because they don't have to go through all the steps that we have to go through as actual physical musicians.
Yeah. So if anyone out there is listening and you're doing a Spotify playlist or any kind of aggregator for real music, we didn't use AI making our music. It's all from our fingers and our voices.
There you go.
Put us, tell people about it.
All right.
Okay, so with that all being said in AI, there's one thing that AI can't do, and that is what we like to call, oh shit. and Daz, you've done this with us a few times. So, AI don't make mistakes, right? But us as real humans and real musicians, we have mishaps here and there. So other guys out there in the Bay of Pigs and Loser, tell us a couple of your moments where you've had an oh shit moment that
since we talked to you last.
Yeah, that's just, something didn't go quite right.
Too many. Try to think of a funny one rather than an embarrassing one.
Embarrassing is funny.
Speak up just a hair, please.
There's one of my worst issues, and it's not so bad these days, but when we first started doing shows with Bay of Pigs, is I could not remember lyrics if we did covers. So we covered Song for the Dead, and I must be completely honest with you both. I still don't know. If we ever do that song, the first verse is fine, but the second verse, I'm like, oh, I've done it again. And it's just like, all I'm saying, there is nothing else that I'm saying during that verse, and it's every single time we cover that song. Every single. And one of the better ones for Loser was when we played Glastonbury, not actual Glastonbury charity festival set in Bury, where we were 100%. One of us was not in tune, and it was such strict timing we didn't have time to stop and just tune our guitars. It wasn't going to happen. So I was sort of trying to bend the notes a little bit. That was poor. That was poor.
That one was great because there was crowd participation. Because about 3/4 of the way through the set, I announced, "Oh, we're going to take a moment to tune," and someone in the crowd shouted back, "Why start now?"
Oh shit! Oh damn!
It was lovely. And I was pretty convinced it was me because I'm usually the one that makes a mistake, right? I'm not going to blame them. It was me. And then we got to the very next show. I took this bass out of the case, plugged it straight into the tuner, and it was still in tune. So it wasn't me.
It was me. I think it was heat. It was the hottest day of last year, so I think my guitar just wasn't keeping tune at all.
Yeah, right.
Oh, right, okay.
What about your double kick pedal?
Oh yeah, I had a mishap with our last show in Manchester. Literally got on stage, first song, maybe 10 seconds into the song, the spring on my double kick pedal disconnected. I just had no kick whatsoever. I had to move my foot to the other pedal to get through the song.
Oh,
I
damn.
was lucky. Yeah.
That shows some
my
coordination skills, though. That's cool.
Yeah, and then after the fact, trying to stop us not to start the next song.
Yeah,
and
we
he's got his
got
leg
it.
pedal on his lap, moving up.
It wasn't a double bass song, I'm assuming. The first one?
No, luckily it's,
That would have been ugly.
yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. These are real live moments. These things happen. Your equipment fails you, or you feel pressure because of timing, and someone just rifles into the next song, and you've got to go, and you realize, oh crap, I didn't tune right. So sometimes got to do what you got to do.
Do you have any tunes where you're changing your tuning, like drop D or anything like that, or are they all pretty in standard D or whatever?
Well, this is a Floyd Rose,
Oh,
so
nice.
this stays in D. But I don't think there's no Dave Pig songs that are in anything other than D standard.
Yeah.
I would like to experiment with some different tunings for different songs, but I'd rather, for the time being, just play the songs and just and then work on them as it comes. We used to do in Loser, "Shake Your Blood" by Probot, which is in drop C sharp, which was another all shit moment. Every time we played that, literally, we never did it very well. But there was one time where I was one song ahead on the set list. I was looking at the floor and I was like, "Cool, time to change my guitar." No bother at all. Changed it, checked the tuning, and then we started playing. What did we start? I think we started playing "Go to Hell," and I was like, "Oh no! Oh, there's the wrong guitar. This is the wrong guitar." So I tuned it back. And I was like, "Oh, this is my drop D guitar." What it was all that was a scary moment indeed.
Yes,
Always fun.
Well, I hope you guys have a killer show tonight. Tell us a little bit about what you're going to come out with and how you're going to please the crowd.
Yep. So Bay of Pigs is on first, and we're going to come out, and I think we'll start with the original song "Gunslinger." So we'll cross our fingers that you'll hear that at the end.
Oh,
Very
awesome!
cool.
Yeah, looking forward to it for sure.
Cheers.
Guys, we really appreciate your time, and it's been cool to see you again. Really has.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Likewise.
much.
Yeah, we
Thanks
thank
a
you
ton.
for taking the time out, because we know not only you busy schedule, but getting ready to just get out there and do it tonight. So kill the crowds and show AI what real humans can do.
Exactly. And I encourage everybody to check out the video episodes, because I'm going to include a couple of videos from these guys as well as some of their music. So please do check out the video episode, and good luck, guys, tonight. And
Yeah.
really appreciate your time.
Looking forward to hearing that live caption you're going to send to us.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Catch us on the socials. See you online.
Absolutely.
All
We'll
right.
push you guys. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Well, Dan, that was cool having those guys on again. We've spoken to Daz now a couple of times with the band Loser, and we were joined today by Bay of Pigs,
Hey,
right?
Pigs, yeah, cool name.
So-
I like that.
Yeah, very cool. And they're getting ready to do a show tonight, which we are going to, like you said, include a clip from, they said their opening tune tonight. So we'll include that on our video episode. And I'll try to actually incorporate it in the audio episode as well. But yeah, that was cool. And as you've noticed, we've changed our logo. It's now an evolution of music rather than from garage to stage. And the whole reason for that is we've evolved. Music's evolving. You know, it's a constant evolution of music. So that's basically why we've changed our format and our logo. You know, we're going to start incorporating, you know, AI, how it's affecting musicians, how it's affecting streaming, how it's affecting copyrights. I mean, all that. We're going to actually speak to some AI performers.
That should be a trip.
Which should be real interesting. So, Dana, what do you want to tell our audience?
You know, evolved. So have we really evolved?
Well, a little bit.
But we have. You know, our show it's, you know, we're going to be talking, like Rob said, more to incorporate the changes that the music industry and musicians have to go through to stay up to beat with what's going on in the world right now. It's you know, everything evolves. You know, technology evolves, people evolve, and obviously the music that goes with it. So we're gonna go with it. Try to anyway.
There you go.
Yeah,
please do support us. I know we've asked a lot, but please do support our show. It doesn't cost much money, and you can cancel at any time. But please do support us. I mean, this is we're self-produced, and we have to do everything, and so we would really appreciate your help.
Yeah, in order for us to evolve, we need some money.
Exactly.
I mean, it's, you know, like I said, not much. Just, you know, give us a couple bucks here and there, and it'll go a long way with what we can do with our show and what we can bring to you. You know, currently, I think over our last episode, we were, you know, 50-something countries. We're now 61 countries, you know, constantly getting bigger and bigger. So, yeah, help us grow to international. I mean, we're already international.
Oh, yeah, we
help
are.
us grow to a household name. You know, we want to be right up there with fucking Coca-Cola and Pepsi. You know, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and Franklin's Evolution of Music.
There you go.
I like it. I like it.
They do go get
To every digital.
good together.
They do. You know, maybe even some Frito-Lays.
But do check out our socials. Check out the video and audio episodes, and leave comments, please. We have a hard time getting comments and fan mail, so please, if you're feeling the urge, at least leave a comment and tell us how we're doing or what we could do to improve. And later.
See ya.
To make you move, rock and roll ain't got nothing to prove. Losers on a ride, losers on the streets, losers with guitars, losers pounding the beats. But we're playing tonight. Are you coming along? Set up those lights, let's play this song. Losers in the brothels coming